Class is in session. The Brofessor is in. What's happening, y'all? We have the Midweek Champion Prizewall for this month for the new bloodline. So let's bro. First, as always, big shout out to the J Nasty Booty. Thank you so much for your help. Number 2, effin' wait. As J Nasty said. Wait until the end of the month. Wait until you've collected everything before you start buying anything on here, unless you know exactly what you're going to get and you're not going to have your buyer's remorse from this, okay? And last but not least, this is always dependent on your rooster. And when I mean say rooster, I mean your roster. Do what's best for your rooster. Feed your rooster. So let's get to it. So the first thing on this is the new bloodline moment. This is by far the biggest thing on this prize wall. You will need 3 of the cards this month at 5-star bronze to get to level 25, and you will need 3 of them at 6-star bronze to get to level 30. So keep that in mind, because if and when you get any of these cards, you need to remember that shards are not going to be there in an unlimited fashion. There is a finite supply this month. So every time you evolve one of these guys to 6-star bronze, you are going to use up their shards. Okay? So you're going to have to find a way to be content, I guess, with them at 5-star in order to get it to level 25. But if you are going to take them higher than that, it's going to stall your progress. So the sooner you can get this moment and level them up to then accumulate more shards that you can then use to level this up, the better. All right? So plan in advance is basically what we're saying here. So that is by far the number one thing. This is the number one thing on the prize wall. It makes all of them absolutely better. If you haven't seen my videos, definitely go check those out. Number 2 on this that you can get off of here, I'm going to say if you need them in order to recruit or after you get the moment and level up your superstars, here's a way for you to actually get more shards of these superstars. So make sure you do keep in mind that you can get more bags of superstar shards for Tama Tamelian, Jacob Fatu, and Solo Sequa. Shout out Davey D. So that's number 2 on the prize wall, just to keep that in mind. I don't want you to lose sort of sight of that. Number 3 is gears on here. There are some excellent gears and excellent moments. So this is going to be 3A. And so here's where you get to pick sort of what you want to get if you can't get that bloodline moment or if you've already got it. 3A is getting yourself Regal gears. The best gear on this prize wall is, of course, Regal's 2 gears. It makes Regal an absolute monster. Is there a second one on here of him? There's one there. And there's one there. So there's 2 Regal gears. This one is obviously the hardest one to get. You do need 1 of his gears to make him a monster. You need 2 of his gears to make him absolutely the billion damage superstar that he is. So Regal gear is 1 on there. The 3B of all of this is 1 of Rey Mysterio Hall of Fame's gears. You don't need 2, so don't waste it on the gold one. That is a no. Do not waste it on the gold one. Spend it for half the price and just get his silver gear. That's all you need. If you haven't seen my video, go check out the Rey Mysterio gear video and you can see what he can do. He easily does 80 to 100 million at gold with just 1 gear. Okay? So definitely get that gear off of that prize wall if you can. So those are the 2 gears that I would recommend in the 3A, 3B section. And then after that is going to be moments. There is another moment up here as well. So if you don't have the finish the story moment, that's another one that you can get. Also expensive. And if it's a decision between the 2, I would rather go for the new bloodline moment, truth be told. And then after that is going to be the moments themselves. And this is what is dependent on your rooster and what game mode you're trying to get better at. And so if it is feuds, then pick feud moments here of superstars that are on your roster that you can then take up. Feud moments or showdown moments of people on your roster, and that you have enough of the superstars with which then to upgrade this to its highest level to get the most out of it. So I've already gone over in several videos before which one of these you should go ahead and take. And for the most part, they are priced to where they are the most effective and to which ones will affect your roster the most. If you still don't have the Miz briefcase and you like using the Miz, go ahead and get that one. That one's also a good one to get. But any of the newer moments that have come out recently all have the same sort of thing, which is 50% gem defense. So that's something to think about when you're picking these as well. So again, pick the moment that works best for your rooster. I'm not going to go over each moment and who they're good for. That's a talk for another day. So that's 3A, 3B, 3C, and then 3D is going to be your 100% gem damage straps for whatever class and or era that you are looking for. They are RNG, random number generated, so you never know which one you're going to get. So there's a chance you might get what you are looking for. So 100% is gem damage straps are the 3D for this prize wall. And then after that, it's all other gears and straps and everything else. None of these are game changers for these characters, although this makes Sammy the Honorary Oos a good pick to use up until about 6-star silver-ish. The DX Revival, Degeneration X for Triple H, that makes him better in the 6-star silver, but he's still really 6-star bronze. I don't recommend Yokozuna's gears at all. It does not make him any more better. Neither for the old Rey Mysterio. If you plan on using this version of Stacy, if you're just picking up gears to have the gears, these are all relatively cheap, but you're better off getting a moment than getting any of these gears. That's just my recommendation after all. And last but not least is the other straps. So that's basically the midweek champion prize wall. In a nutshell, the what you should get is very simple, I think, on this one than it has been in previous months, because the gears overall are not that good beyond Regal and Hall of Fame Ray. The rest of them are just subpar gears, and you've seen these moments for multiple months now, so it's up to you to try to get more of these moments that are going to help you in the game modes which you need them in. If you can get yourself ultimate gem damage straps, then you can also go ahead and get those if that's something that you need, but that is less on my list than it is to get yourself gears of top superstars or moments that are going to help you in multiple game modes. So there you have it. There is the midweek prize wall for the month. Let me know what you are getting, what you're planning on getting, and hopefully you get enough to get those things. Thank you for coming to class. As always, Brofessor out.